Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Jamila here. Today I'm going to be doing a demo and review on the Milani Prime Shield face primer. It is a mattifying primer, so we're going to see how well that looks. And then I'm also going to be doing a review on the foundation I have on now. It's the new Screen Queen Foundation by Milani that just came out. So yes, I'm going to be reviewing these two products today and doing a wear test. So I hope you enjoy the video, find it helpful, and let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with this Milani Prime Shield face primer. It's a mattifying primer and it's supposed to make a smooth canvas for your makeup. It's supposed to minimize the look of pores and fine lines, be lightweight and non-greasy, and you can use it alone or with makeup. It's like a clear color. It's like a jelly. It smells fine. It doesn't have a strong smell. So I'm just gonna dab this on my face. It glides on really smooth. Nice. It glides on super smooth and easy. I love that. And now I'm going to put on the foundation. So this is a luminous natural skin finish foundation. It's buildable light to medium coverage and it's supposed to be long wear. And I got the color Natural Toffee in 500. So I'm just gonna pump some onto my finger. I don't know why it's not coming out. Wow, what's going on? This just isn't working. Oh, I'm not pushing it down enough. There we go. Okay, I wasn't pushing the button all the way. So I'm just gonna start with it's like a little more than a pump. I'm just gonna dot it on my face. I have this makeup sponge. This is the e.l.f. Total Face sponge and it's actually really good. It's really squishy, it's not hard, very affordable. I like it a lot. I'm just gonna blend this in. Spreads really nicely. So that's just with one pump and I use a sponge, of course. If I used a brush I would probably have more coverage, but a sponge is going to soak up some of the product. And I'm going to put a little more because if I put on foundation I want more coverage. It's not exactly a full pump, but almost. And I'm just going to dot this. This is such a good color. Yay! I picked this up from Ulta and I was literally spending so much time. It was between this one and I think this other one, I think it's like one shade darker. And I was spending so much time. I was like, which shade should I get? It was a tough decision, but I think I made the right one. This is such a good match. This looks good. All right, you guys, so that is like all I'm gonna put on. I put on a good amount. I think I sort of forgot that this is a light to medium coverage. So it's definitely light to medium because I put on a good amount of the product on my face and it's definitely not full coverage, but it looks so good. Like this is a perfect color for me. And it goes on so nicely. It doesn't have any like crazy strong scent. Smells pretty decent and normal. I like it. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to do concealer and I'm going to use, this is my new favorite concealer. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser in the color Tan. I love this stuff. It blends in so well. Now I'm going to powder my face and I'm going to use this Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep. Put a little bit in my top. For my under eye, I'm going to use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I'm just going to put a little bit in here. And what I've been liking doing is mixing a little bit of this with the Laura Mercier setting powder. And it just gives a better color. It's like a little darker. I feel like it just blends into the skin better. So I just sort of mix that up in the pan or in the top. So for like my contour, I'm gonna use this Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. It's dark, so I'm just gonna use it as like my contour. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of this Milani pressed powder in Earth Glow. I'm just gonna use it as like a bronzer since it's so warm, just to add some warmth to my face. I usually don't do blush, but I'm going to today. I'm going to use the Sahara Blush Palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to use this orange one. I never used it before, and I don't think I've ever used an orange like color for my blush. But it's supposed to look really good on like brown skin. Is supposed to really complement brown skin, so I'm just gonna get a little bit. These are all extremely pigmented, so I'm just gonna get a little and then like tap it off. I haven't worn blush in so long. Give me a little bit more of that Sacha Buttercup and Loose Laura Mercier powder. I'm just gonna put a little more of that around my nose area. Makeup, I always touch up my brows because they get a little messed up during the process. Okay, so now I'm going to use this NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. All right, so I'm going to finish like just my eyes and my lips, and I'll be back. So a lot of people will like ask me what I have on my lips sometimes. So today I'm using this e.l.f. lip liner, and this is in deep brown. It's a really, really good cheap dupe for MAC Chestnut lip liner. So this is what I lined my lips with. And then I just put in the center this Bite Cosmetics matte cream lip crayon, and this is in Glace. So yeah, I just put this on the center of my lip. And of course I'm gonna top it on with this NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in Madeline. I love this stuff, it's so good. All right, you guys, so I finished the rest of my face. I put some lashes on, and yeah, I put some lip color on. And so it is 11, almost 11:45. It's 11:43. And so I'm going to come back later on today and just give an update on how my face is looking. This doesn't claim to be like mattifying or anything. Well, the primer does, so I guess we'll be able to test out the primer too and see how good that is at mattifying my face. Honestly, this doesn't even feel like it's like, when I put it on, it didn't feel like it was mattifying or anything. Usually mattifying primers, they're a little more tacky, sticky. They don't usually glide onto your face as well. And this did not dry my skin out at all. This went on super smooth and almost felt moisturizing. So I'm curious to see how well that works, but it feels really comfortable on. And then with this, it says it's long wear. It has a long wear to it. So yeah, we're gonna see how my face is looking later on at the end of the day, so I can give my review. All right, you guys, so I am back and my skin is hella oily. It is almost 5:30. It's 5:23 right now. Yeah, my skin is super oily. I didn't blot at all today. So the foundation, it didn't say that it was oily, controlling, or mattifying at all, but the primer did. And honestly, I have oily skin, so I'm not surprised that my face did get oily. I don't think it's anything crazy. I mean, this is like, I would sort of expect this, but then again, on a normal day, I would have blotted my face at least once throughout the day. So I'm just gonna do that right now. So yeah, this is what my face is looking like. It looks okay. As far as the foundation, I like it. I think it's nice. This is definitely a light to medium coverage foundation. It's still on my face. My concealer is not looking that great, but the foundation is still on my face. And I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I think it looks better in person than it does on camera, to be honest. But I'm happy with it. But like I said, I definitely prefer a foundation that is more full coverage, and this is not that. Obviously, it says it's light to medium coverage. I think it is long wearing. It's definitely still on my face, and yeah, I like it a lot. I'm not really sure if it's the most mattifying primer, to be honest. Like I said, when I put it on, it didn't feel like it was a mattifying primer. I put it on, it seems very moisturizing actually. It's like shiny on my hand where I rubbed it in. It's probably hard for you to see, but where I put it in is shiny, so it's usually not like that for a mattifying primer, and it just doesn't feel mattifying at all. I think it's okay. I wouldn't go for this for a mattifying primer. I would go for this for just a primer to help my makeup go on smoothly, and a primer to sort of help blur imperfections. But as far as like mattifying, I wouldn't reach to this for like a go-to mattifying primer. So I think that is pretty much it. Those are my opinions on these two products by Milani. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. I'll be sure to answer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.